What if Daredevil saw every sin through heartbeats? In this alternate timeline, Matthew Murdock's accident didn't just heighten his senses, it unlocked something far darker. The radioactive substance that blinded him rewired his brain in a way science couldn't explain. Now when he listens to a heartbeat, he hears more than deception. He sees sin, not metaphor, not guilt, not suspicion. Actual visions of a person's worst crime, flashes of betrayal, violence, lust, or greed projected directly into his mind's eye, triggered by the rhythm of their pulse. The louder the heartbeat, the clearer the sin. A quiet pulse meant a minor offense. A racing heart exposed horrors. At first, Matt tried to ignore it, tried to believe it was stress. But when a priest's heartbeat showed him a child sobbing in a confessional, when a politician's pulse showed a woman being silenced with money, when his own father's dying heart gave him a glimpse of a fight he threw years ago to protect Matt, they couldn't be coincidences. So he embraced it. As Daredevil, he no longer interrogated criminals. He didn't ask questions. He listened. One step into a room and he knew who the worst soul was. He could walk through a bar and leave with a list of everyone, guilty of something more than a lie. But it didn't stop at strangers. Walking down the street became unbearable. Every pedestrian's pulse whispered broken promises, stolen wallets, cheating lips. No one was clean. Even those he loved, Foggy, Karen, had sins he could never unsee. Lies they never told him. Choices they'd buried. His moral compass, once guided by faith and law, now burned with divine judgment. The justice system seemed like a joke. Why argue a case in court when he knew the truth? Why defend people when he could feel their damnation? The line blurred. He began punishing based on sin, not crime. A rapist with no evidence? Guilty by heartbeat. A cop who'd shot an unarmed man and gotten away with it? Matt heard the victim's final scream through his pulse. Gavel or no gavel, he acted. Then came the nightmare. He met a girl, kind, gentle, pure on the surface. But her heart betrayed her. The vision? A slow poisoning of her own mother, just to inherit the house. She cried when he confronted her, begged forgiveness. Her heartbeat never wavered. He realized something chilling. The worst sinners didn't always feel guilt, and the ones who did suffer weren't always evil. Some were victims of circumstance. Some were kids. Some had changed. Matt began to spiral. Was he a judge? Or just another broken man projecting wrath? He couldn't sleep. The sins echoed in his dreams. He couldn't love. He couldn't trust. And worst of all, he couldn't stop listening. So he vanished. No more Daredevil. No more Murdock. Only a shadow in Hell's Kitchen, stalking rooftops, listening, and waiting for the next heartbeat that needed to be silenced. Because justice wasn't blind anymore. It heard everything.